In our ever-changing world, filled with uncertainty and rapid shifts, one question echoes in the hearts of many believers. Are we living in the end times? Before we explore this, it's essential to remember that only the Almighty knows when the hour will arrive. No one, not even the prophets, peace be upon them, were given that knowledge. Our role is not to predict the exact moment, but to reflect on the signs we've been taught about, live righteously, and prepare our souls. Today, we'll examine some of these signs, how they align with what we're witnessing now, and what this means for our faith and actions. Among the minor signs are widespread conflicts and bloodshed, where peace becomes rare and nations clash endlessly. Look around us in 2025. The world is gripped by escalating wars and crises. In Sudan, Syria, Myanmar, and Palestine, millions suffer from brutal conflicts that displace families and shatter communities. Geopolitical tensions simmer in regions like Ukraine and the Middle East, with fears of broader confrontations, even whispers of a potential global war. Trade disputes and economic rivalries between superpowers fuel division, turning allies into adversaries. These aren't isolated incidents. They're part of a pattern where violence spreads like wildfire, claiming innocent lives and eroding global stability. We've been warned that killing will become so commonplace that people will slay one another without knowing why. And indeed, the cycle of retaliation and unrest seems endless. Natural disasters are another indicator, foretold to increase in frequency and intensity as the end approaches. Earthquakes, floods, storms, and other calamities will shake the earth, reminding us of our fragility. In recent months alone, a massive 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck off Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula. Extreme weather events, hurricanes ravaging the Americas, unprecedented floods in Asia, and wildfires scorching vast landscapes have become alarmingly routine. Climate chaos exacerbates these, with rising seas threatening entire islands and droughts leading to famines. Reports from global assessments highlight how these disasters are not just more frequent but more destructive, damaging infrastructure and displacing populations on a scale we've never seen. It's as if the earth itself is groaning under the weight of human actions, aligning with the descriptions of a world in turmoil. Moral and social decay is perhaps the most pervasive sign, where virtue fades and vice flourishes openly. We've been taught that modesty will erode, trust will vanish, and people will prioritize worldly gains over spiritual ones. In today's society, this manifests in profound ways. Inequality soars, with the wealthy amassing fortunes while billions struggle in poverty. Human rights abuses proliferate, from authoritarian regimes stifling freedoms to systemic injustices ignoring the vulnerable. Rising authoritarianism and societal divisions, as noted in global risk reports, foster an environment where lies prevail and honesty is mocked. Family bonds weaken as divorce rates climb and children grow distant from parents, influenced by a culture that glorifies individualism over community. Explicit material and addiction spread unchecked through digital means, corrupting hearts and minds. People chase fleeting pleasures, forgetting the eternal, just as we've been cautioned. Yet, amid these signs, we must note that the major indicators, such as the appearance of great deceivers, the return of Prophet Isa, peace be upon him, and cosmic upheavals, have not yet materialized. This suggests we're in a phase of mounting trials, a prelude that calls us to vigilance. We are encouraged to recognize these times not just to fear but to strengthen our faith, perform good deeds, and seek forgiveness. So, are we living in the end times? The signs we see: rampant wars, devastating disasters, moral erosion, famines, and global economic strife certainly resonate with what we've been taught. It shows that the time may be much nearer than we think. But remember, only the Almighty knows the exact timing. As we see these signs, our focus should be on preparation for the hereafter. Deepen your connection through prayer, charity, and kindness. Build strong communities that uphold justice and compassion. Turn away from distractions and get closer to the Almighty. When we live our lives intending to please the Almighty, whether the hour is near or distant, we'll be ready. Thank you for watching. May peace and blessings fill your days.